You know, some folks have told us that ag life has gone to the birds. Well, we literally have. We're outside of Hopside, Indiana today, where you're going to meet some of the most unique huntsmen you can find. Come along with us. Hey Mark, how's it going?
Hello Scott, how you doing?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
You are a member of one of the most unique clubs in Indiana. Tell me about this club you're in.
Well, it's called the Indiana Falconers Association, and it's a small group. It's less than 200 statewide. And the reason that is, there's a lot of paperwork, regulations, a lot of do's and a lot of don'ts. And we're highly looked on by the government because it's federally regulated. These are all federal birds, and they have real tight restrictions on who can have one, how you can acquire one, and the stipulations of keeping one. So we keep a small group.
I imagine there's, you just don't come out here once or twice a month to do this. How much time goes in it? I can't imagine.
That is exactly right. We usually try to meet up at least once every weekend. Our season starts September the 1st and goes all the way to February the 28th. We're usually out every weekend doing something. Even if it's poor weather, we'll pick a field and just do a little training session with each other's birds and give tips on this bird needs this bird needs that, it's a little fat, it's a little lean, the health of the bird, all that kind of stuff.
A lot of networking, you guys working together with your other cohorts?
Yeah.
Now what's the funnest part about this? What do you love about it?
It means a lot of different stuff to a lot of different people. For myself, I'm all about, I've got goshawks, which are accipiters, and I'm all about the flight. Not always do I catch a rabbit, but I just love watching the one-on-one flight of you kick up a rabbit, the bird takes off my fist and chases after the rabbit. To some people, it's about the bird. They just love caring for the bird. They love housing it. They love getting it ready to hunt and all that kind of stuff.
Now Mark, you got a pretty good group here today. What am I going to see?
What you're going to see here, we got some falconers. We got a nice field here that hopefully holds a couple bunnies. We've got a red-tailed hawk up in the tree. And what we do is we walk around and we try to kick up a bunny. And then the hawk should see the bunny, come out of the tree, and try to get a hold of the rabbit. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Okay. And it's about the flight, right?
It's about the flight. And it looks like we may have some luck over here already.
Yeah,
it looks like
some action happening here.
This is a red tail.
Okay.
Dwayne, you want to tell a little bit about what you got going on here with Jesse?
Looks like he's got his game face on to me.
Yeah,
she does. Yeah. She does. She just got a catch.
Yeah.
So she's still a little amped up here.
Now, how long have you had her?
I've had her since September. We can start trapping September 1st, and then we start a manning process with the bird once you trap them.
What's manning?
That means getting them used to us to where we can do this stuff, where we can mess with them. They're not really afraid of us. They trust us. And then you get them used to flying and knowing what you're doing. So they know, she knows. If you've seen when she went up in the tree, she turned around and started looking. She knew we were there and we were going to beat brush trying to jump her game.
Well, that's pretty good since September. That amazes me.
Yes.
I think that's a short period of time.
It's about 3 weeks. You should have it good to go in about 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay, the guys say you're the fast and furious guy. We're going to get a goshawk out, is that right?
Yes, we are. We're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to get out of the brush. We're going to hit some of this lower stuff with a goshawk. I'll fly this bird off of my glove, and hopefully we can get one up out of the short stuff. The goshawks are more like the fighter jets, and the red tails are like the B-52 bombers. So
we're going to amp it up a little bit here, speed-wise.
We're going to amp it up. We're going to walk in a tight formation to try and flush a rabbit out of the shorter stuff, and we'll see what happens.
It was like from 0 to 120 in like a second. Amazing. And this traded her treat, was willing to give that up. So, unbelievable how they can train these.
And we just caught a rabbit. The trade-off went well. She's cleaning herself off now. She got her little tidbit for catching us a rabbit.
Mark, it's been a good day. We've had a great day, haven't we?
It really has, Scott.
Yeah.
It really has.
Let's talk a little bit about the camaraderie. You guys all working together. A guy like Scott Mason could just come in and say, hey, I want to be in the club.
No, the way this kind of works, everyone's willing to come in. We're accepting to everyone. You would come right up just like we did. Scott Mason wants to be a falconer. The way we usually do this, say, okay, Scott, here's kind of how we work. Every weekend we get out somewhere. Here's my phone number, you know, give me a call, hook up with us, walk out in the field, kick brush, learn about the birds, learn about what it's all about, make sure it's a good fit for you, we're a good fit for you, you're a good fit for us, and if it all works out, then we go to the next level.
And we talked earlier when we first started, it's all about the flight. I noticed you caught some rabbits today, you kept some, you let some go.
Yes, what we do, we usually keep the ones that we want to eat, and it works out really good because we get the parts that we want, and they just love the like the lungs and the parts that we don't want. We save those to feed through the summer, and if we get, you know, if we got enough that we want, we don't waste game. So actually with these birds, all they want is their one little treat. So if the rabbit is not unharmed, and I've actually had conservation officers out with me to witness this, because there was a little question about wanting waste, whether you catch the rabbit and then release it and then run off and die. That is not the case. As long as the rabbit can run off and is unharmed.
Yeah, we let a couple go today,
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
We let a couple go. And
I've learned a lot today. This has been a fun experience. I've learned so many things. You got a great group of guys you work with. And
we really do.
We appreciate it. We wanted to do this for about a year now.
Yes.
Glad we finally got it done.
Yeah.
Mark, thanks for being on Ag Life. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Scott.
Be back with more Ag Life right after this.